Hi guys, Mama's Gone Detecting here. We're starting the stepping stones. And I am outside working in the shade during this heat wave. Just try and stay cool. So bear with me. First I'm going to go through and show you everything we need to get started. We're going to start with these cement preformed slabs. They're just round circles that I got at Menards. There's 4 of them there to start with, and those are what we're going to work on. Here I have my washing stage, cutting, gluing, and finishing. To start with, we need to wash all our pieces in warm water with just a couple drops of Dawn dish soap. Now, will other dish soaps work? Probably. I use Dawn for everything. I like it because it's environmentally friendly and it does the job well. So that's my preference. If you have a stain that is really being tough on you, you can use bleach on these things, and you can use a little bit of iron out or Wink rust remover. Those all help, and you just want the piece to be dirt free and grease free, anything like that at this point. There will be another cleaning stage later, and we'll talk about that when the time comes. Okay guys, for the cutting, you will need safety glasses. I have the kind that go over my regular glasses. Now my regular glasses are polycarbonate lenses. They are safety glass, but there's still area around the edges that these little tiny glass chips can fly into. So I'd just rather be safe than sorry. Gloves. And cutting or nipping tools. Now there's lots of choices out there, guys. These are just a few I've picked up over the years. This pair is cheap. They're junk. They're going in the garbage. If you're going to invest in a cutter, get a good one. Tile nippers. And this is a glass cutter. Okay. Now, when Chocolate Cherry Coins found this piece in her video and said she was sending it to me, I knew immediately what I was going to do with it. We're going to make a tree. This is going to be the trunk of our tree. This is some glass vase I had that got left outside over the winter and broke, but I saved it. And I also have some green pieces here that were sent in by you guys, and an extra little piece of brown that was sent in by one of you guys. We're going to use those to make our tree. Okay. Okay, I started out by making a pattern of my stone. It's just the round basic shape of my stone that my stone is the size and shape and everything. Okay. Now my trunk here is just a little bowed out at the bottom here. So I need to just nip off Hope you can see this okay. That little boat area. Yep, see, that piece flew right into my lap. And it's better if you work into a box. It helps collect some of those little chips. It's better to take off little bits at a time if you can. Once you take it off, you can't put it back on, guys. There's my trunk. Now I want to make a few little branches out of this little brown piece here. I just go to the edge just the tiniest little bit and squeeze. And if I'm lucky, it'll break the way I want it to. But you know what, guys? This glass does what it wants to do, so it doesn't always cooperate. Let's see what we can get it to do here. And we're getting some nice pieces here that could be branches. And I put it in my hand like that just helps keep some of those pieces under control a little better. Okay. Now this is going to be my last cut. And yes, every time I cut like that, you can't see it, but I close my eyes. I don't know why. I have the safety glasses on and everything, but I catch myself doing that. Okay. There's our pieces for our trunk. Now, for our branches, I'm sorry. I'm going to lay those over here. Sorry I bumped you guys. And save those for doing our jigsaw puzzle. Now, it's best if the pieces are ½ inch to an inch or so in size, and the flatter the better. And on a piece like this, it's best to do all the same thickness of glass or pottery or whatever as close as you can. And I had to get these pieces to lay flat. See, they got a bit of a bow to them that's been a bottle or something. I'm just going to give them one nip and try and get them to lay a little flatter. On our piece. The rest of these look good. Now we'll work on some of this darker green glass. And I'm just going to take pieces at a time. And at this point, I'm just going to let the glass do what it wants to do, guys. And whatever we can't work in as it is, we'll try and cut down a little more. Sometimes you get rectangular pieces. Sometimes you get triangular pieces. just about done here, guys, and then I'll show you what we got. So right now, this is what I've got cut. Just a minute, and I'll show you how we're going to start putting it together. So here's our pattern and our trunk. We'll put some grass or something in down here, maybe some flowers in a little bit. Okay? And it's just kind of like working a jigsaw puzzle as far as just trying to decide what you think fits nice where. And this is the nice thing about doing it on a pattern like this, because at this point I can always change my mind. Okay? And I'm just going to keep working on that and working on that and come back to you in just a minute. In the meantime, I want to show you a couple of pieces I've worked on already, just to give you an idea. Okay, this is a sailboat. This is my Victorian garden. This is a little bit more complicated piece. It's going to be a birdhouse. Okay, here's what I've got for our tree so far. Now you'll notice I'm leaving plenty of space between each piece. That's because you need room for the grout, which will be our last step. And you need 1/4 of an inch to 3/4 of an inch space between each piece in order to get the grout in. So right now I'm just going to keep working on this a little bit more, and I'll show you what we do in the next step in the next video. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.